What's going on, peeps? Today we are going to go over 10 workaway tips. But first, for my subscribers, let me tell you this. As you can tell, this is not a GoPro shot because my GoPro has vanished. Materialistic, right? But the thing is, there was months of footage on my GoPro. And I could have backed it up if I didn't also have a broken laptop. So making these videos have been incredibly hard. This is my friend's video camera and she's nice enough to let me use it for today and then use her laptop to edit so I can put out some footage for you guys. But don't worry, I'm gonna get back to my travel videos where there's a lot more action, and I have some climbing videos prepared for you guys as well. Tip number 1. References are there for a reason. Make sure you guys check them out. You always want to check out references. They're your safety guide, okay? As well as that, make sure you leave a reference. The only way for these references to work is by the users leaving one. So make sure you do that, whether it's positive or negative. Tip number 2, ask yourself, what are you trying to get out of Workaway? Don't do Workaway if you just want free accommodation. Use couch surfing or sleep on the street, buy a tent. I mean, I've slept on the street and bought a tent, but I couldn't take my tent on the plane because I didn't want to pay for it. But yeah. Anyways, make sure you decide what your priorities are. Do you want to experience a new culture, or do you want to meet people from all around the world? For example, I worked in a hostel. I met new people from all around the world every day. And on the other hand, you can go to Switzerland, for example, and you can work on a farm, get to know a family. You can stay with a family as an au pair. If you want to have a genuine experience with a family in a different culture, in a different country, then you want to look for something more the homey area, not necessarily a business such as a hostel like I did, rather than working on a farm if you're into agriculture and nature and animals. Do you want to do language exchange? Teach them your language. In return, they also help you with theirs and a place to stay. You can do that as well. Number 3, photos, 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 photos. Make sure your photos pertain to what you're looking for in a workaway job. If you want to work at a party hostel, you want to show that you're fun and energetic and crazy, you know? Like you like to party. Don't use those same photos if you're trying to be an au pair and look after someone's 3-year-old son. Okay? I've seen this done before. Don't do it. Don't do it. Make sure your photographs go along with what you want to do. If you want to work with animals, make sure you have maybe your dog with you in a photograph. If you want to work with children, teaching them English or being an au pair, have your little brother in your photograph or your little sister, maybe somebody that you babysit. If you want to work at a party hostel, have the best images of you standing on a table with 5 shots in your hand and guzzling down a gallon of stuff. Yo, you get the point. Tip number 4, fill out your profile completely. And by completely, I mean over complete it. For example, on couchsurfing, I've had requests for people to stay with me that in their profile it says, I want to travel because it's cool. Bro, like, traveling is cool. But yeah, you can stay at my house. Most people will say no to that. So unless you're gonna run into somebody like me, make sure you fill out your profile because we wanna know who you are. People are welcoming you to their home with their children more than likely, you know? So you have to, tell them a little bit about yourself. Number 5, prioritize your time and what's most important to you. Do you wanna travel very spontaneously? You don't know if you're gonna be in another country the next day. You don't have any plans, just going with the flow. Maybe Workaway isn't the best for you. This is why I chose a hostel to work at, because my job was to party. So I was having fun and it was new people every single day. Pretty dope. Sorry about these crooked glasses, along with my laptop and my GoPro. All 3 of my glasses that I brought with me to travel have broken. Yeah. Keep in mind, Workaway has a maximum of 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. Some people have less time that you have to work, but however, this is the maximum and this is what a lot of people ask for. So ask yourself, is it worth, for free accommodation and sometimes food, to work 5 hours a day for 5 days a week? If that's what you want to do, then do it. If it's not, then just pay for a hostel or try couchsurfing, which is also a very inexpensive opportunity as well. Number 6, food is not mandatory to be given to their workawayers. However, definitely look for a workaway experience that includes food. For myself, I budget travel hardcore. By hardcore, I mean the past several months with less than 200 euros. And within the last month, I've actually spent like nothing until 2 days ago when I was received with a 50 € fine on the bus for using my friend's bus card. Idiot. I know, I had to pay it, it sucks. So yeah, my luck has been great lately. Great. G-R-E-A-T. Great. Anyways, if 5 hours a day is worth it for you, do it. If it's not, then don't do it because this is a commitment. Number 7, I recommend for everyone's first Workaway experience to look for something short term because you want to test the waters to see if you like it. You don't want to go in and sign up for a 2-month minimum Workaway and feel that you're stuck there and that you don't have the choice to leave. Always keep in mind, if you do try out Workaway, it is a commitment. However, if you feel uncomfortable, don't think there is some contract that you'll end up in prison if you leave. If you're not comfortable, get out of there. Being said, try something for 1 week, maybe 2 weeks in a location to see if Workaway is something for you. Yep. Number 8, references. So you can have references on a Workaway from your other Workaway experiences, but if you don't have any Workaway experiences, this is what you can do. Talk to any of your previous employers. If you want to be an au pair, contact someone of which you have babysat their children and ask them, hey, is it alright if I put your email in my Workaway? I see a lot of people don't do this, but it's a great opportunity to show that you're a real and genuine person. So if you really want to be fancy and, you know, try and get a Workaway experience pretty soon on in your Workaway career, then go ahead and have someone that you know that you have done something for allow you to put their email as a reference. Boom! Number 9, if you are in a relationship and if you guys are genuinely planning to travel together 100%, you can actually get a dual account. So if you sign up for Workaway with their subscription for 1 year, with 2 people, it's actually cheaper. It's 1.5 the price, you know, like buy one, get one half off kind of deal if you guys make a couple accounts. And there are a lot of places that actually look for couples. So don't think that it'll be more difficult for you as a couple to go ahead and try a Workaway experience. As a matter of fact, it's just as simple as trying solo. Tip 10. Now, I don't know how much of a tip for Workaway directly this is versus maybe life in general, but I would think that if you have something in mind as a career that you want to pursue, perhaps videography or perhaps dance. I have actually seen a lot of opportunities out there around the world, for example, that will ask for their Workawayer to, in fact, just edit video for them in exchange for a place to stay, or work at a dance studio. I've seen that before as well. So use it to your advantage for your resume. You know, if you want to build up your resume, use it for your advantage. So if you want to work in film, and there's professional businesses out there that will ask you to make videos for them, you can go ahead and put that on your resume. For someone that's a beginner in videography and film, that's a great idea, but it's not just videography and film. If you want to go into children's services, then you know you can use the au pair. If you want to go into linguistics and you want to teach English abroad, Workaway is a great stepping stone to do that because there are so many people out there that want to learn English. If you ever want to get freelancing jobs while you're traveling to speak English or Spanish or Chinese, whatever you're fluent in, you know, your mother language. So I definitely recommend to do something that is relevant in your life. Don't just be like, ah, this guy has a cool house and a cool farm, I'm gonna go there even though I hate ducks. So use it to your advantage. So basically, that's what I have to say about Workaway. I shared my Workaway experience in a video that I'll go ahead and I'll link down in the description, and I'll try and like put one of those things up there. And for all of you who watch my videos, thank you so much for being patient with me pushing out my content. It's really hard right now without my own laptop, considering mine crashed. I don't even know what happened to my GoPro. I was at my friend's house, and from the time I left his house to go back to the place I'm staying at, it must have felt out of my pocket because it was no longer in my pocket when I arrived home. And I've got some sick travel videos coming up for my next destinations. I've got some dope climbing videos ready for you guys coming up soon. I had this idea I'm gonna try and pursue this little series. I can't say too much about it. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that. And make sure that little bell up in the corner, tap that right on it. That probably wasn't even the right lyrics to the song, whatever. But turn it on so you don't miss a video. I don't have a day of the week when I'm putting them out because I don't know when I have the chance to use somebody's laptop and video camera. Being said, thank you guys so much. I'm just somebody. I hope you guys are having an amazing life, and peace out. Damn it, that was a failed closure. Wait, peace out.